At this point in time, I'd like to invite a really close friend of mine to come up. You know, I think back, I was chatting with Bob over here about Interact clubs in local high schools, and I was thinking about 12 years ago, right outside the Doughboy in Uniontown at Five Corners, that I was dangling on top of this ladder, all right? It's snowing outside, a terrible winter. 12 years ago, I'm on top of this ladder, you know, leaning over, and my buddy Matthew is down below saying, Ken, a little bit further to the right, hang these Christmas ornaments up on this tree. We're decorating this tree. He's like, just dangle them over here to the right, and I'm dangling on top of this ladder, almost falling off, and Matthew, he was making sure I wasn't falling off the ladder. He was driving me to put these ornaments up. He's been a great inspiration to me, a great friend of mine over the years. And although that we're doing something a little bit more complicated than painting ornaments on our city Christmas tree, I'd like to take this time to invite our District Governor-elect Matthew Dowling to come and say a few words. Matthew?
Well, thank you very much, Ken, and thank you everyone for being with us here today. You know, we hope that we've planted the seeds that you will go home and really grow into something within your local clubs. You know, I had just a few ideas that I wanted to share with you before we recess today, and one of those ideas was something that we talked about a little bit earlier, and this was the fact that there are some people that have never even heard of Rotary, and this goes back to that same survey that we had done. You know, 4 in 10 of the people that were asked had never heard of Rotary. Another 4 in 10 had heard of us, but name only. And only 2 of those respondents in 10 said that they had some familiarity with Rotary. And that seems hard for those of us who are in this room to understand, because there's not a person in this room that hasn't made Rotary a large part of their life. So for us, it's kind of second nature that we know what our organization does and we know the good that it can do. But in the community, it's kind of our job as we go forward from a day like today to share our message and what we're able to do. For a long time, Rotary wasn't getting the full credit for the good work that we did. You know, Nike has an essence statement that goes along with their famous tagline. Their tagline is "Just Do It," but their essence statement is authentic athletic performance. Now, you don't hear that on every commercial, but internally, it's used on a regular basis. As Rotarians, we too have an essence statement, and that is that Rotary joins leaders from all continents, cultures, and occupations to exchange ideas and take action for communities around the world. Quite simply, we join leaders to exchange ideas and take action. You know, I want to talk to you a little bit about our foundation and a new project that we're going to be doing this year. The district's been working in the Dominican Republic since 2005. First, we worked with 6290 in Michigan and began going on the trip ourselves. In 2009, the first service trip took place to that same area, and it was led at that point in time by then District Governor Frank Ayala and PDG George Wood. Since 2009, we've had a trip every year, and they've been led by Ivar Berg. Ivar's moved the district away from our partners, which were in the north of the Dominican, to an area further south where we are enlarging our area of focus every single year. You know, if you look at some of the pictures, you can see the good work and the differences we make every year in the Dominican. And that's all part of our Rotary Foundation. Now this year, District Governor Mark Kessler decided that he was going to have a little bit of fun in our fundraising efforts. And he put together a campaign called Potty Mouth. And his tagline is a little ridiculous, but it says, "Join the movement." You know, in 2014, 2015, we took a simple water filter project to a new level through this project. The district is still intent on delivering clean water to those areas, but we're going to take it just a step further. Just to let you know, in 2014, 2015, in the district, we've raised nearly $40,000 in water filter programs. So let's give ourselves a big round. This year, we're beginning our work on our ultimate goal of formally adopting the community in which we've been so diligently working. And as you know, the theme for the upcoming year is Be a Gift to the World. We're going to ask you to be a gift to the world by giving a gift. Now, what could these gifts be? It could be something like a water filter. It could be something like health care. It could be playground equipment, school supplies, and yes, District Governor Mark, you can still have a car. Although they probably look something a little more like that. There are a lot of ways to get involved through our Rotary Foundation. And within the next couple weeks, or within the next month, you'll be receiving information about our Be a Gift or Give a Gift program that will be happening district-wide. I received some questions today as you were going through your ballot scorecard saying, what is the district foundation program that we'll be doing this year? Because that's one of the items, asking your members to take part. And that program will be the Be a Gift program, where you'll be able to buy a number of different items for the Dominican. In the center of your page, or in your table, there is a teal photocopy, and I don't have enough to go around to everyone. But you're welcome to take that if you're interested. And it has just some preliminary information about our Give a Gift program. Now, since we're talking about the foundation, and I have your undivided attention, and if you've been to any of my post-pets, I've shared with you that we're going to be having a foundation celebration on October 24th. And that foundation celebration this year is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a celebrity chef cook-off. And we're asking anyone who's interested in serving as one of our celebrity chefs. Up front, I have some information, and I had some on the tables this morning, about the Celebrity Chef Cook-Off. But you know, it's a pretty simple concept. We'll have tickets to attend the event, which will help us to generate some revenue. We will also have voting, which you'll do by donating $1 to any of the different items that you like. And all of that will help us raise money for the foundation. You know, we have just 1 year. And in January, when Rebecca and I traveled out to San Diego, we heard President-elect Ravi tell the other incoming governors and ourselves that we had many gifts to be grateful for. And that we should realize that as human beings, we have a limited period of time. And you only have a limited period of time to be in leadership positions within your club. 2015, 2016 will come and go quicker than we even know. From this point forward, we have about 612,680 minutes. That's 10,211 hours, 425 days, or 60 weeks to serve in the position that you're currently serving in. Now, you may go on to serve again. You may be serving for the second or third time now. But that's the time we have left to make a difference and to be a gift within our communities. You know, President-elect Ravi concluded with a selfless message saying, it's not the material value of the gifts that we give, but how much of ourselves we give with that. And we all have a choice, whether to keep our gifts to ourselves or whether to use them to be a gift to the world. Recently, I was coming across some different videos on YouTube. I end up in these YouTube wormholes where I'll start to watch something and it'll take you to something else and something else. And, you know, I came across this inspirational short message that I wanted to share with you. And there's a number of these videos, and they are all put together, and they refer to them as Kid President videos. But I thought it was a neat piece of inspiration that I'd share with you here today.
I think we all need a pep talk. The world needs to stop being boring. Yeah, you. Boring is easy. Everybody can be boring, but you're gooder than that. Life is not a game, people. Life isn't a cereal either. Well, it is a cereal. And if life is a game, aren't we on the same team? I mean, really, right? I'm on your team, be on my team. This is life, people. You got air coming through your nose. You got heartbeat. That means it's time to do something. A poem. Two roads diverged in the woods, and I took the road less traveled. It hurt, man! Really bad. Rocks, thorns, and glass. My pants broke. Wah! Not cool, Robert Frost. But what if there really were two paths? I want to be the one that leads to awesome. It's like that dude Journey said, don't stop believing, unless your dream's stupid. Then you should get a better dream. I think that's how it goes. Get a better dream and keep going. Keep going, keep going, and keep going. Will Michael Jordan have quit? Well, he did quit. No, he retired. Yeah, he retired. But before that, in high school, what if he quit when he didn't make the team? He would have never made Space Jam. And I love Space Jam. What will be your Space Jam? What will you create will make the world awesome? Nothing if you keep sitting there. That's why I'm talking to you today. This is your time. This is my time. It's our time. We can make every day better for each other. If we're all on the same team, let's start acting like it. We got work to do. We can cry about it, or we can dance about it. We were made to be awesome. Let's get out there. I don't know everything. I'm just a kid. But I do know this. So everybody's doing to give the world a reason to dance. So get to it. You've just been pep talked. Create something that will make the world awesome. Play ball.
You know, I leave with you with just a couple more thoughts, and that is, you know, that we are on the same team, and we do have a lot of work to do. But as we do it, we want to remind you to be fun. Make a commitment that when you leave here today and go back to your club, and you put all the cards on the table, that you make sure to keep Rotary fun. Because having a club full of happy Rotarians will give each of us all something to smile about. I thank you very much for being with us here today, and I ask you once again to remember to be a gift to the world.